Good morning, Appleton North juniors. This is Mr. Hermes, your Associate Principal of Curriculum and Instruction. As you know, every year in the state of Wisconsin, all high school juniors participate in the ACT. This year, we'll be taking the ACT exam on the morning of Tuesday, March 8th. So, the official countdown starts today, 21 school days until we take this ACT. We put together this brief video to introduce all of us to what the ACT is, why it matters, and how you and we together will get ready to do our best on the ACT.
The exam is a standardized test used by the state of Wisconsin and by colleges and universities to determine your academic readiness for college and the workforce. The ACT exam consists of 5 portions seen here. The exam test questions are multiple choice with 1 writing prompt essay exam. While there are elements of the ACT about prior knowledge, the ACT exam is primarily about your ability to reason, process information, develop meaning and understanding, your ability to think critically, and take a standardized test in a specific amount of time. ACT exam is a difficult test. In fact, it will challenge you, most likely the most difficult test you have taken to this point in your life. However, a challenge is a good thing. This test will push your thinking. This will be hard, but you are in a good position to be successful, and we know you can and will do your best. Again, we will take the ACT exam on Tuesday, March 8th, when only juniors will come to school, so that we can provide you a quality testing environment. All juniors must take the exam, so being here on the 8th is very important. So why does the ACT matter? The ACT test on March 8th is the same as the ACT test all students use for college admissions. So the score you receive on the ACT test here at North can be used for your college application, and it's free to you. If you are thinking you might attend a technical college like FETC or NWTC, if you score an 18 or above, you will not have to take any placement tests upon enrolling in a technical program. This can save you both time and money. The ACT is a standardized test that can provide you feedback and comparative information as to how you scored versus your peers in your school, state, and country. As a learner, it's important to get feedback and use it to know what areas you're doing well with and what areas you can work on to get stronger. Finally, the ACT test on March 8th matters because it's one of the main scores used to evaluate our school. We take this test very seriously. We have worked hard to get you to this point and have worked hard to make sure that on the 8th, it will be the best testing possible experience for you. We only ask that your efforts taking the ACT match our efforts to get you ready for it. So how will you get ready for it? Several things you can do. 1, there are online and print materials that you can access from act.org or even can be picked up in our counseling office here at North to learn more about the ACT. Every day in class you are getting ready. You are developing the knowledge, skills, and abilities to do well on the ACT. 3, coming into this exam with the right mindset. A mindset that I can do this will be huge. This is not an easy exam by any means, but it's one you can do well on. So preparing yourself right mentally as well as physically, it will be important. Prior to the test, get a good night's sleep. Have a healthy, hearty breakfast will also help you feel prepared and well on the day of the test. And last, we've put together a program of both mandatory and optional ACT prep activities. So all of us will have a good understanding of what the ACT will be like and how we can do our best. Pictured on the screen is a calendar of our required ACT prep activities. These activities are required for all juniors. This initial calendar is included with a letter that you received with this communication. These activities include a practice test. Over 4 days during mandatory homerooms, all juniors on Monday, February 7th, Tuesday, February 8th, Thursday, February 10th, and Friday, February 11th, we'll be running a modified practice test for the English, math, reading, and science portions of the ACT. All juniors will also experience a practice ACT writing test in their ELA class prior to the 8th. Again, these practice tests will happen during homeroom. We're also running a required ACT registration event for all juniors on Thursday, February 17th, during a mandatory homeroom day. Finally, a required final ACT test and test day student training will be conducted during homeroom on Monday, February 28th. Again, all of these events I just reviewed are required and something that all juniors will participate in. Additionally, we'll be offering a series of optional ACT prep opportunities. Led by our wonderful teachers, we'll be offering test prep sessions on all subject areas of the ACT, as well as good test-taking strategies and other preparedness efforts you can make to do your best. These offerings are currently being finalized and will be shared with you as soon as they're determined. The listing of offerings will be included in the ACT Test 2022 for students and families documents that you'll be receiving soon. Both the required and the optional ACT prep offerings are wonderful ways for you to do your best on the ACT and could make the difference in getting a specific score or score range that you'll need to get into a college you're hoping for, to get the right placement level at a technical school, or the score needed for a scholarship you're applying for. Plus, all of this is free. We're offering them here, they're during the school day, and it's something you should take advantage of. Appleton North Juniors, the ACT is an important test. It's an important test for your college admissions. It's an important test to get an understanding of where you are at as a student and a future worker. It's an important test for our school. We hope and believe that you will do your best. Appleton North, we got this.